We here, back again, the third Friday of the year. New setup for this video. It's like, nah, but yeah, today we're gonna be talking about how to set up a crested gecko enclosure. Dun dun dun. I know what you're gonna say. This is the right way to set up a crested gecko enclosure. It's not. It's time for her to get an upgrade. Today I'm upgrading my girl, Morty. I don't know if I'm gonna change her name or what. I might change her name because somebody told me they got a better idea, but we're gonna get into that later. So, without further ado, my name is Wes Torre, and thanks for watching my video. We're gonna start fixing up this crested gecko enclosure. So the first thing I'm gonna do today, since she's fairly new, if you guys can't tell, I have my paper towels. So her substrate for now is gonna be paper towels so I can monitor her eating and how much she poops and make sure she has a better feeding when I feed her with bugs, making sure that she's catching her bugs and stuff like that. Sometimes I tongue feed her, but I would like to get away from that and just have a bowl maybe down there at the bottom that she can go down there and get her food herself. So we're gonna get us a paper towel. Okay. This is a fairly decent sized enclosure at the bottom, so you're gonna wanna. Okay, now that I'm finished lining my substrate inside of the enclosure, the next step, this is my favorite part of her enclosure. Background, 3D background that I got from Zilla. I'm gonna line this in here. She really enjoys this, climbing up. This is better to have crested geckos on something textured that they can climb up on. So we're gonna line this into the crested geckos enclosure. I know she really is gonna enjoy this. So you just wanna make sure that I stay in the shot. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is try to work this thing inside of here like this without breaking it. Okay, I did it. See that? Looking nice, looking fine, looking swell. Let me get this out the way. Looking swell, looking fine. And the next thing I'm gonna recommend doing is you grab you some foliage. Crested geckos really enjoy foliage because they are a boreal species of gecko coming from New Caledonia. So they like to get primarily just like a lot high off the ground and terrestrial animal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up in here like that. Now I'm going to try to put it out in a way like that. And then we got this right here. This is some more foliage. You gotta have a lot of foliage when it comes to crested geckos. So I have to add this in so she can get close to the ground. And we have one more piece of foliage that I'm going to be adding at the end because that's currently what my crested gecko is on. So I'm going to sit back down because I just realized my face probably wasn't in that. I'm like 95% sure it wasn't in that. But who cares, right? Who wants to see me anyway? It's not like it's my YouTube channel or anything. So, so the next thing I'm going to add inside of my enclosure is this piece of bark or log or whatever you want to call it. I got this from my local reptile expo Well, actually, it was Replicon. I got this about 3 months ago. I really don't recommend this for my enclosures because, well, for crested geckos enclosures, I want to say. Because, first off, obviously, wood molds, and there's no real way to clean wood. So when you're dealing with animals that need high humidity, I spray their cages down about twice a day, once at the least, to keep their humidity fairly high. So after a while, I'll have to throw this away because it's going to mold. And it's also a place where crickets and dubia roaches can hide. So it's a way that my animal couldn't get to her food. So probably won't have this for too much longer. I need to get another hide. But for right now, we're going to be using this. She really enjoys it, actually. If I find out how, because my editing is terrible, maybe I'll insert a picture somewhere on the screen somewhere if I learn how to do that. But if not, I'm going to post it on my Instagram. So if you really want to see that, you can go follow my Instagram. I always link it down in the description. So I'm going to put that in there. But you want to put this over here so the crested gecko can get closer to it, get inside of it. I like to line it up, put a little foliage on top of it so she can feel safe and secure. Okay, now that that's in there, I like to add this. This is something I actually had inside of my boa constrictor's enclosure. He kind of enjoyed it for a while and then he just stopped using it. It's actually great enrichment for semi-arboreal or boreal species of animals, so I like to put this inside of here. She really uses it a lot, so I'm getting some use out of it. More than my boa constrictor anyway. I like to put this here. This is also a great way, if your crested gecko enjoys it, this is a great way to have time to see your crested gecko, because crested geckos are very secretive and they enjoy hiding about 95% of their lives. I don't know who would like to hide 95% of their life, but that's crested geckos for you, right? So now that we here, I'm going to grab out my gecko from this cricket keeper. If you don't know, this was never her enclosure. And this is my girl right here. Well, what I think is a girl. Ooh, look, she's fired up. So y'all can kind of see her fired up today. Look at her, look at her. This is fairly cold enclosure. She's like, why am I up? No, don't walk on my new tattoo, no. Okay, we're just gonna let her sit here for a second. We all knew that wasn't gonna happen, right? So, what we're gonna do with this crested gecko while we put this last piece of foliage inside of the enclosure, we're gonna let her bug us. I'm missing something. Yep, I'm missing something. She's missing something too. It's like, where's my enclosure? Where's my enclosure? Okay. So, I don't know where it's at. Where is it? Where is it? Crop this part out. Crop this part out. I'm missing something. And I lost something. And I just don't know where it's at. But we don't have time for that today. We got other stuff to do that's really important, such as set up crested gecko enclosures. Like, I wish this could be my full-time job. If I can just set up crested gecko enclosures all day, I would be extremely broke. But I'm extremely broke now, so what's the difference, right? So we're just gonna sit this here for the time being, because actually this is what we're gonna do right here. So we can have some foliage up here, so she can get high up off the ground. She better not be getting high. Okay. And the last thing I want to do, well, it's not the last thing, I'm a liar. But we all knew that. Just like I said last week, I was going to be posting on Tuesday. When I meant to clarify that it wasn't this Tuesday that's passed, it's next Tuesday. So, sorry. It's not like anybody was waiting for this video anyway, right? But, gotta get ready. Act like somebody's watching. I didn't clarify what this was. This is my crested gecko's food dish. As I said before, crested geckos are a boreal species of gecko from New Caledonia, and they would rather eat their food from high up in their trees rather than go all the way down to the ground and get their food. So what we're gonna do is insert this into my enclosure. I like to put it over here somewhere where it's fairly less foliage so she can find it better, easier, less, without a struggle. Everything that I like to say. This is her food dish that was included with this enclosure. Probably won't get any use out of this because, I mean, everything can get out of this. Maybe tiny doobie roaches, crickets can get out of this. Superworms can get out of this. Doobie roaches, everything that I feed my gecko can get out of this. Maybe like, what? I don't know, can get out of this. Everything can get out of this, so I probably won't get too much use out of this, but we're gonna put it in there and see what happens. Probably just get filled up with water. Honestly, she won't drink out of it. So, okay. This is the part that I want to stretch. This is a horrible hydrometer. I have a new hydrometer coming soon. So this is just temporary. And this is also temporary. It's just a little thermometer, but I would rather have this than nothing. So once we update that, we're gonna get this stuff better. I would like to have a temperature gun in the future, so we're gonna get on that soon. But for now, for the time being, we're gonna use this toy. And we're gonna insert this about here, somewhere in the front where I can see it. So right here is perfectly fine. We can put this here so I can see it visually during the day and at night to make sure my levels are somewhat right. And we're going to insert this somewhere. We can put this anywhere actually. I like to put it up somewhere higher because that's where she normally is. But you can put it anywhere. So I'm gonna put this thing about here. It's a little probe thermometer. I like to set this on top of the enclosure so I can just come over and peek. Right now it's at 79.2. This is fairly okay. This is what I like to keep my enclosures at. Not anything higher than this because crested geckos can overheat very easily. So I can keep her around 78, 79, and at night my enclosures fall down to about 72. And yeah, so the next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna give y'all some tips, some stuff that somebody never taught me. Nobody ever taught me this. So I'm gonna go get my rapashi and my crested gecko diet, and I'm gonna show you guys how to make a proper mix of crested gecko diet for your animals' enclosure and feeding dish. So I'm gonna be right back. And this failed, so I'm gonna fix it. That's how my life is right there. That what just happened, that's my entire life, so just all just falls apart. Okay. Hopefully that stays. If it don't, it probably won't make it. Great. Oh, that's even better. Wait. update. We put it through here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we put it through the top so it can be out of the way and convenient. But like I said before, I'm gonna go get the crested gecko diet, my products, and show you guys what I'll be using for my enclosures and what I feed for my crested geckos. Feed to my crested, feed full, feed to. Either one of them is proper English, right? Not like I'm in college. So I'm back with my Pangea and a little bit of Rapashi. I like to do a mix because this is what she seems to enjoy best. So, and this is also, sorry, I haven't stressed this enough yet. This is a lifesaver. This is Zoo Meds, reptile vitamins, calcium with D3. I put this in my crested gecko's food. Every time I feed them, I normally change their food dishes about once every 2 days. I normally like to change it every day because it dries out. But if I can't get to it, I change it every other day. So I like to put a little bit of this. There's no exact measurements. I like to do it. When I was recording the crested gecko thing, my phone had died. So we're gonna wrap this video up. I'm gonna give y'all a little close up of the enclosure and show you her while she's inside of her enclosure. So let's see that. See that? We got the enclosure, we got the food dish. Down below. If you look a little closer, you'll see her inside of there. She doesn't really want to be. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video. My name is Wes Torre. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends. Show everybody. And yeah, this Tuesday, I'm not lying this time, y'all. I'm actually gonna post something. I'm gonna post something on Tuesday. I'm trying to get Fridays and Tuesdays. That's gonna be the days I wanna post. If you wanna follow me on my Instagram, I'm gonna post that in the description. And without further ado, I'm gonna clean up my house and I'm put my crested gecko back and let her live her life. If y'all wanna see any more content like this, comment down below. Show me some love. If y'all like this video and you want me to do it on my hatchling crested gecko, tell me about that. I'm gonna show you guys how to set up a hatchling enclosure. But other than that, y'all have a great day. So, goodbye, 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 goodbye. Go to sleep, disappear like me. 1, 2, 3. I disappear. I'm gone. I disappear.